Hi guys, it's John of Figurative Arc. Welcome to my channel. I'm a visual artist and I'm going to be talking about inspiration today. So I hope you will leave in the comments what inspires you creatively in your daily life. I'm going to be talking about the sci-fi movie Blade Runner and some of the ideas in the film I'm going to discuss and then show you a piece of artwork, a painting that I did at the end of the video that was inspired by me grappling with some of the issues in the film, which is about identity. What makes us human, what lasts and what doesn't last after death. Now, the film does this by exploring these characters called replicants, which are kind of like AI. They look like human beings. They're self-aware. They have feelings, and they rebel. And so we have a special police force in the film called Blade Runners that go after them to retire them, which means kill them. And in the film, it uses this as a device to explore identity. We see lots of masks in the film, like these gorgeous ladies here. In the apartment of one of the Blade Runners, we see a mask on the left there. And in fact, even the replicants themselves will paint on a mask in order to protect themselves and their real identity. And of course, we do that a lot of times ourselves, where we have all these expectations and roles that we're supposed to play that change throughout our lives as we put on those masks. But is that really who we are, the expectations of others? In the climax of the film, the replicant makes a speech as he is about to die. His lifespan's coming to an end, and talking about all his experiences that will be lost like tears in rain. And if we think about identity and rain and that kind of metaphor, our thoughts and our feelings are constantly changing. They change from minute to minute. They change over time, what we feel about certain things over our lifespan. And our memories as well, the things we've experienced, those are very unreliable when we recall them, because we know science tells us that when you remember something, it's not like a file that you pull out of your brain. It is something that has been copied and recopied over and over again and reinterpreted as you learn new things. So you can't rely on that. So if we say our identity is grounded in those things, then we're constantly shifting around all the time. And the question is there something eternal within us that actually is part of our identity that will survive death? We get a kind of a clue, I think, in the film where the replicant decides to save the Blade Runner who's about to fall to his death and pulls him up. And the compassion of that act, is that what makes us human? And is that something that is going to survive us after we die? Because here I am as a child and moving forward, all the roles have changed in my life, but is that compassion that I see through the eyes of others, is that who I am? And as that spirit leaves, just like that bird, when I die, that will be eternal, and that's really my identity. Here's the painting that I did that was inspired by this kind of dialogue I had from the film. You'll notice in the left there is a picture of a mask that's created by landscape elements there. The idea of the fluidity of identity, the roles, and the masks we wear. So I'd very much be interested in your comments and thoughts about identity, and liking really helps the video. Thanks for keeping company on the channel. Hope to see you here next time. Toodaloo.
It's too bad she won't live. But then again, who does?